This is PA Texas Worldwide. I'm here to give you the top 10, my top 10 performance stocks in my portfolio. These are stocks that I have made money with, and I want to share them with you so you can make. Let's get it.
And on my team, you gon' get your green, cause you had to have it by all means.
These are my top performing stocks in my portfolio for the year 2023. As of this recording, it's right at the end of June, so this will be the first 6 months of 2023. And these are my top performers in my portfolio. So, first up, we have First Solar. This is a solar company, as you can imagine. It has been doing quite well. I actually got this stock tip as from advice from my mother. She told me to invest in solar, and it's performed very, very well. Right now, it's trading at $190 per share. I have seen it as high as $230 per share. But as you can see, in this past 6 months, it is up 30% for the year, which for the mathematically challenged, if you purchased $1 of First Solar, you will have $1.30 right now. If you bought $1 in January 1st, you will have $1.30 right now. At the end of June 2023. And if you bought $100, you would have $130 at the end of June 2023. Actually, more specifically, you have $130.51 because it's up 30.51%. And if you bought $1,000, you have $1,304.90. Yeah, that's right. And if you bought $1,000,000, you would have $1,300,000. A little bit more than $1,300,000. Not bad for 6 months of investing. Not bad. Now my stocks, my investment strategy, my portfolio is doing better than Bernie Madoff, and he ran a Ponzi scheme. His stuff was illegal, and the stuff that I'm showing you right now is 100% legit. Now, if you Snap Inc. This is the company that creates the popular app Snapchat. Snapchat me that coochie if it's cool. Snapchat me that coochie if it's cool. Snapchat is trading right now at $11.81 per share. Now this may change live because I am recording this in a live during a trading session. So the markets are open as of the time of this recording. So, and as you can see for the year, for the first 6 months of 2023, Snapchat is up 33.39%. So for you mathematically challenged out there, nothing wrong with being mathematically challenged. That is very common. So don't be ashamed. That's what calculators are for. So if you put in $1 in January 1st for Snapchat, you will now have $1.33. If you put in $100, you would have $133.33. Wow, the price just changed right here. It went down one penny. So it was at 11.81. Now it's trading at 11.80. So as you can see here, Snapchat has been down as low as $7.91, but right now it's trading at $11.80. So once again, well, it went back up that penny. So got that penny back right just at the time of me explaining Snapchat. So now again, if you put in $1,000 in January 1 in Snapchat, right now you would have $1,333 And if you put in $1 million, you would have $1,333,000, $1,333,900. That right? Yeah. So you'd have made $333,000 on $1 million investment. Not bad. Like, once again, I'm better. My stocks are performing better than Bernie Madoff, and he ran an illegal Ponzi scheme. This is legit. You can't beat that. Eat your heart out, Bernie Madoff. Rest in peace. Didn't he die in jail? I want to poo-poo on the dead. I'm not evil like that. I'm going to get you the next stock up in my top 10. Number 3, United Airlines. Stock symbol UAL. This is a company who bounced back from COVID, not being able to fly during COVID. What a comeback. What a COVID comeback. United Airlines. Year to date, they're up 46 point. They just changed. They're up 46.69%. So if you would have bought $1 of United Airlines Holdings Incorporated in January 1st, 2023, in June 30th, 2023, you would have $1.46. Actually, $1.47 if you round it up. Now, if you bought $100, you would have $146. If you bought $1,000 in January 1, you would have $1,466. And if you'd have bought $1 million in January 1, you would have $1,466,700. Not bad to me. Not bad. In contrast, Bernie Madoff would get you 1% per month. So you take my strategy right there, I got you 46% in 6 months. Bernie who? I'm the real deal. PA, Texas, worldwide. We gonna give number 4 in my top 10 performance stocks in my stock portfolio 2023. First half of 2023 is Amazon. We all know what Amazon is. This company needs no explanation worldwide. Amazon. Market cap of $1.34 trillion. Woo. That's a lot of iron. So they're trading right now at $130.24 a share. And as of June 30th, 2023, they're up 51.76% this year. Can't beat that. You make half of your money back. A little bit more than half of your money back. For you mathematically challenged again, if you would have bought $1 of Amazon stock in January 1st, 2023, you will now have $1.51. If you'd have bought $100 January 1st, 2023, you would have $151.77. Excuse me, 75 cents. It just went down a little bit. Now, if you would have bought $1,000 January 1st, 2023, you would have $1,517. And if you would have bought $1 million, you would have $1,516,000. Not bad. Make $500,000. Want to make $500,000? You got to have $1 million first, and then you can make $500,000. All you had to do was buy Amazon Inc. Once again, this is not Bernie Madoff. This is not a scam. This is 100% legal. Take this to the IRS. Take this to the SEC. This is 100% legal. Stick with me. You're going to get... Okay. IRS. This is an Argentinian real estate company. This is Argentinian. IRS is an Argentinian real estate company. And why would I ever invest in Argentinian real estate? Because I have friends in Argentina and they say the real estate market down there is it's doing well to where this company will make money. I was like, okay, I'll put a little money into it, invest a little money, and bam, in 6 months, I got 67% return on my money. Actually, I got a little bit more. I put it in long before January 1st. But in 6%, there's a 68, it's just went from 67 to 68% return on your money. There you go. So, like, once again, for the mathematically challenged, if you put in $1, you'd have $1.68. If you put in $100, you have $168. If you put in $1,000 January 1st, 2023, you will by June 30th, 2023, you would have $1,684. And if you put in $1 million January, you would have made $1,684,000. You'd have made which is a $684 profit in 6 months. Can't beat it. And this is real. This is not a scam like Bernie Madoff. This is actual legit. You could take this to the police. You could take this to the SEC. You could take this to the United States government. They'll tell you it's all legit. My next stock in my top 10 performance stocks of year 2023 is AMD, Advanced Micro Devices. I used to work in Silicon Valley, and I used to jog by their campus in the morning when I was taking my morning jog. Right there in Sunnyvale, California. AMD, Advanced Micro Devices. Now, they are now trading at $113.99 per share. One more penny, it's at $114, and bam, it just crossed it. It's going up in front of our eyes, folks. For the first 6 months of 2023, they're up 78%. Oh, it just went down 5 cents. They're up 77.98%. We're going to round that up to a 78%. 78% on your money for a year. A bank can't beat that out. A bank maybe will try to give you 0.5%, maybe 1 if you lucky for the whole year. You get 77.98% in the first 6 months of 2023. That's 77 times. Out there in the first 6 months, if you'd have put in $1 January 1st, 2023, you would have $1.77. Let's just round that up to $1.78. If you put in $100, you would have $178. If you put in $1,000, you would have $1,778. And if you put in $1 million, you would have let's just round it, $1,779,000. $1,779,600 right there. Bam. That's a $779,000 profit. Gain. We're not gonna say profit. Let's just say gain, because you pay capital gains tax on this money. Gain. Bernie Madoff was getting billions and didn't promise anybody a percentage of this. And he was running a scam. He was a piece of shiznit. I ain't no piece of shiznit. This is legit. Fuck Bernie Madoff. PA Texas gonna get you paid. AMD, Advanced Micro Devices, trading at $113.96 a share. It's on and popping. Get you some of that. So the reason that you should get AMD, so everybody's a big fan of cryptocurrency. So if you ever heard about cryptocurrency mining, these guys do the cryptocurrency mining. These guys make the devices to do that do the cryptocurrency mining for most cryptocurrency out there. So you want to get in the crypto craze, they are the ones who make the equipment for the crypto to work. Sometimes you go into the store and you can't see any of their devices on the shelves. They make video cards and video equipment. They make a lot of things, but they specifically make they're one of their big sellers of gaming equipment, video cards, so that you can play games. You also use those video cards to mine cryptocurrency. You can go into a computer parts store, and sometimes the shelves are empty because the crypto miners come buy them up. And once you buy a stock, that means you own part of the company. That means they're buying it from you. Excuse me, the camera's here. You. My next stock in my portfolio is Palo Alto Networks. They are up 84%. So for the mathematically challenged, if you invest $1 in 2023, January 1st, 2023, you would have $1.84. If you invested $100, you would have $184. If you invest $1,000, you would have $1,845. And if you would have invested $1 million January 1, by June 30th, 2023, you would have $1,845,900. Can't beat it. Palo Alto Networks, based of course out there in Palo Alto in Silicon Valley, and they network the big boys. When you go to the big boys, use these guys for their networks. You name it, look them up, Google search them. Palo Alto Networks. I can't explain as much. I can't explain how much they do. You have to Google search them. The next stock in my top 10 portfolio, in my top 10 best performers of 2023 is, bam, MongoDB. MongoDB. Now, I don't know if you all know what a database is, but it's a very integral part of computing. MongoDB has a big share of the database market. Yes. They create NoSQL databases, which just look that up. So they're trading at $413.05 a share. For the year, they are up 116.72%. If you put in $1, you would have $2.16. If you put in $100, you would have $216. And if you put in $2,160, more than doubling your money. And if you put in $1 million, you would have $2,160,000 plus in 6 months. It's all legit. I'm not speaking of anything illegal. It should be illegal. But when you're brilliant, they can't illegalize being brilliant. The next stock I have in my top 10 performers of 2023 is, bam, Meta Incorporated. So Meta Incorporated, and you all know who Meta is. If not, what rock you been sleeping under over the last several years? What rock have you slept under? This is Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, the social media juggernaut. Meta Incorporated. It's trading at $287.55, up 130% for the year. For the mathematically challenged, that is if you put in $1, you have $2.30. If you took $1 and invested in Meta platforms, you will have $2.30 in 6 months. If you put in $100, you would have $230 in 6 months. If you put in $1,000, you would have $2,300 in 6 months, in the first 6 months of 2023. And if you would have put in $1 million January 1, 2023, you would have $2 $1,300,000. You'd have made $1,300,000 off of your $1 million. Bernie Madoff didn't even promise that. And he was a crook. This is not crook. This is not illegal. I am not a crook. And if you don't believe me, that's okay. I can make all the money. You can leave all the money making to me. I'll make all the money, and you all do what you want to do. Excuse me, the camera's over here. Nah. But if you want to ride with me in my stock advice bottle, by all means, get you some Meta Inc. They made a bunch of layoffs, and it looks like it worked. When people lay people off, people think the company's going belly up. Meta probably laid a bunch of people off that wasn't doing anything. Obviously, those layoffs worked. They had a bunch of fat they had to cut. They cut the fat, and now they back dunking on everybody. Zion Williams, take notes. Now my next stock, my last stock of my top performers of 2023, the first half of 2023, is NVIDIA Corporation. They also make video equipment, specifically for gamers, and cryptocurrency miners use it to mine cryptocurrency. That's the big deal. They can't keep a high-end video card on the shelves, and those high-end video cards run up to $2,000. Get you some of this stock. It is up. For today, it's up $15, which is 4% for one day, but for 6 months, it is up 196% for the year, people. 196% for the year. You don't see no bad day. You see very few bad days in this graph here, buddy. These guys are just rocking and rolling. Shout out to NVIDIA Corp. Appreciate it. I invested in you, and you have made me very glad. It made me seem like I'm one of the top investors on the planet. I'm just a cat that knows a little bit about this. So, we got NVIDIA Corporation, 196% for the year. For you mathematically challenged, once again, I will break that down. If you bought $1 of NVIDIA January 1st, 2023, you would have $2.96, almost $3. Who doesn't want to take $1 and trade it for $3? Who doesn't? Some of the ladies I dated, yeah, they would take $1 and they would take $3 and trade it in for nothing. But when you mess with a guy like PA Texas Worldwide, I tell you what, put $1 and you'll end up with $3. So if you put in $100, you will have $296 in 6 months. And if you put in 1,000, you will have $2,962 in 6 months. If you put in $1 million, you would have $2,962,000 in 6 months. Who wouldn't want to take $1 million and turn it into $3? You mess with NVIDIA Corporation, this just might happen. Well, if you messed with them January 1st, this was what happened. Now, these are my top 10 performance stocks of year 2023, the first half of year 2023. Now, look, when you go with stocks, there's always a risk. You can lose money just as easily as you can gain. But I'm just showing you the ones that have performed well in the first half of 2023. That's just 10. I have others who have performed well as well. But I'm just giving you my top 10. If you want to find out how to invest, go through my videos. I have a video on how to invest in the stock market. Until then, go out, invest, and live well. PA Texas trying to help. I'm out.